はい、こんにちは。今回はディスコエリジウム続きをやっていきましょう。次ですね。タスクを見ていきますと、アーマー、ブーツね。そっか。なんか意味あんのかな。キムがいないときに、これは手先が器用じゃないと確かできないんですね。死んだ男についてクラーシエに質問しろ。これはちょっとまだできないみたいな感じでしたよね。で、クラーシエの証言をハーディーボーイズに突きつけろ。これはもうちょっと確信に迫った方がいいんじゃないのかな。これやるかどうかちょっと迷ってるんですね。検査を済ませたら距離班に送れ。で、これをやりたいんですけど、21時以降に28号室ね。で、モレル博士もまだちょっと場所がわかんないですね。これが中に入る方法がわかんないです。これはあれですね。本屋さんの裏。服を捨てたのはこれがね、ちょっとわかんない。タトゥーはいろんな人に話聞かなきゃいけないかもしれないですね。これもちょっとまだよくわからない。で、これは通路に入るには今のところ力が必要なんですね。それがないと。今のところこんな感じで、21時まで、今16時なので、21時まで時間を潰さないといけないんですが、これは誰かと話をしたらいいかな。これ何が必要なんだっけ。
Just an ordinary wound. Nothing to see here.
概念化はないよな。概念化ってどっち、こっちか。概念化上か。知性がないんですね、この人ね。知性がないから概念化が上がんないんですね。まあこれはしょうがないでしょ。なんかちょこちょこアイテムで上げていくしかないかもしれませんね。あとは そうだな。本屋の奥、調べてみるか。カーテンは開けておいたからみたいなことを言われたんだけど、どっかから入れんのかな。ここに本があるっていうことでしょ。この人になんか聞いてみるか。何もなかったの。
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them. Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
The woman before you scans the store.
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
新しいのは出てきてないから同じ話しかしないと思うんですが、これからこの人に聞いてみるか。これってなんかやる必要あったっけ。まだチェックが残
The
って
tracks
ある。
are as they have ever been, a bit more worn perhaps. Fortunately, the street sweeper still hasn't noticed their presence.
これはもうやったよね。この電話もやったし、この建物はどうやって上に上がるんだ。どっかからなんかイベントやらないといけないのかな。こっから中に入ってバーベルは上げらんない。お、ああ、剥製のことを言ってんのか。ここに鳥の剥製がありますよ。エマのアトリエ。エマって誰だっけ。あれ、こっち来てなかったんじゃない？来てない。溶けかけの雪の中の靴。あ、なにこれ。カップがある？あ、なんだこれ。アイテム、絵はがき。ラ・デルタ51年。この絵はがきは何だって言うんだろうか。あ、 いたいた。トレイは色とりどりの多面体ダイスで溢れ返っている。キャンディーマシンを再利用して大量のダイスを保管している。こんにちは。
Hello, I'm Nia.
ニーハ。カスタムダイス職人。たくさんの道具を取り揃えた作業台の王らしき鳥のような女が椅子に座っている。彼女の髪はエメラルド色の光に照らされている。
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
ミリュ。
So what kind of dye are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now.
仮面ごっこに付き合ってやる。
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
そのミリュってのは具体的には何なんだ？
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
誰かと間違えてるんじゃないのか？俺はあんたのとこの窓なんてノックしてないぞ。
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
なんだ？アイス？なぜ俺にダイスの話題を振るんだ？
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
ロールプレイングゲーム。犯人探しゲームだ。
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong.
そうだな、俺もロールプレイングゲームは好きだし、ダイスが必要だ。どうだろうな、正直なんでここに来たのかは自分でもよくわかっていない。いや、ここには別の用事があってきた。答えを求めてな。こんな感じで言ってみるか。いや、ここには別の用事があってきた。答えを求めてな。
Answers? How strange. These days people only come to me for dice and role-playing games.
ダイスかロールプレイングゲームのことで私を訪ねてくるんだけど。
I'm not sure how helpful I'll be, but go ahead and ask.
宝石や鉱物がずらりと並んでいる。
This person means you or no one else. Absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
どんな経緯でカスタムダイス職人になったんだ？
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
宝石職人からダイス職人になったんだ。そんなに需要あんのか。
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
コバルトね、この世界の金属が現実と同じような、まあそういう過程じゃないと話が進まない。あんた自身もロールプレイングゲーム好きなのか？
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
それならあんたのところでダイスを注文したいんだが。
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
ウィラル・アンテサードを知っているか？あれに使うダイスが欲しい。呪われたダイスは取り扱ってるか？面目ない。自分でもどんなダイスが欲しいかはよくわからん。俺には普通のダイスで十分だ。これはウィラル・アンテサードの話をしてみるか。これが何のことかわかんない。
Ah, yes. Fortress accident. It's too bad they never finished their game. The Wiro Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motives of ice and death. And loss, of course. I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
8時間後。標準的なロールプレイングゲーム用ダイスとは？
It's a Nicosi tetrahedron, a 24-sided die that can produce results for 2-sided, 3-sided, 4-sided, 6-sided, and 12-sided die with a single roll. Technically, you can also use it for many other sizes, but you may need to reroll results.
ものすごい24面体。2面3面3面ダイス。あ、できるか。いや。3面ダイスって難しくないか？立体じゃないのかな？ちょっとわかんない。4面はできますよね。まあ4以上だったらまあバランスの問題はあると思いますけど、偶数の面はできると思うけど、3面ってできるの？ちょっと考えるのやめよう。はい。なぜ樹脂につける必要があるんだ？
Untreated bone is porous and prone to chipping. Cast it in something hard like resin though, and voila, it's perfect.
それで頼む。
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
ワーリング・イン・ラグズの裏でリンチされた男について何か知っているか？
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here. The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
いつも騒がしい。どういうことだ？
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
ちょっとぐらい仕事を離れて窓の外を見たりしたんじゃないのか？
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
日曜の夜もこうやって働いていることが多いのか？
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Hmm, 感謝する。
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
俺たちは今どこにいるんだ？
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
勝手にいるのか？
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Creative.
この場所は呪われていると聞いた。あんた、ここが呪われた商業地区と呼ばれていることは知っているか？
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
だったらこれまでに倒産した数々の会社のことはどう説明するつもりだ？
It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
俺はプレザンスに言われてここに来た。彼女はこの場所に邪悪なエネルギーが渦巻いていると信じている。
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energy spared her somehow?
プレイザンスは賢い女だからな。セメナインの魔除けを使って呪いから自分の身を守ってるのさ。あの本屋だが、実のところそこまで繁盛しているわけじゃない。客はほとんど入ってないし、店を潰さないために実の娘を不当に働かせているくらいだ。呪いは再び牙を向くときを虎視眈々と狙っているのさ。遅かれ早かれ皆潰れる。あの女も例外じゃない。 あの本屋はまだなぜまだ潰れていないのか不思議でたまらない。あの本屋だが実のところそこまで繁盛しているわけじゃない。
All right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
ワーリング・イン・ラグズも呪われた商業地区の一部なのか？
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East of the Commerce Central project.
ああ、そうなのか。いや、ワーリング・イン・ラグズも調子がいいとは言えないぞ。つい最近急に辞めたウェイトレスがいるし、支払いが滞っている客もいる。
And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
結構売れてんだな。
It's because she's in cahoots with the demons.
それはあなたが呪いの源だからだとプレザンスは考えている。それはあなたが有能で真摯にものづくりをしているからだ。あんたみたいな人間には呪いの影響が及ばない。これはなんか矛盾した物言いのような気がするけど。一応言ってみるか。
What, so the curse only affects people with poor work ethics? What you're describing isn't a curse. It's capitalism.
Capitalism.
The jig is up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true identity.
バレちまった。
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
俺はやはり一連の出来事を引き起こしたのがあんただという疑念を拭いきれない。14年もやってんだな。呪いなんてものはなかったんだと思い始めている。
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
Blaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
他のテナントがどうなったか知らないか？
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
前まで美容院が入っていたみたいだな。
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
You wouldn't like it either. The others would laugh at you.
少しくらい実験してみたってよかったのにな。逆の方がもっと先入観にとらわれていない広い心を持っているべきだったんだ。
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
ジムはどうなった？
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemiteps Boxing Club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
はあ。ファイトクラブみたいな感じだった。そのアルテミップとは何者だったんだ？
A kind man, from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
地域密着型のボクシングクラブか。まさに食うのに必要なものだ。
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
この辺りを支配している王みたいなやつだ。確かに食うのってのは何者なんだろうな。死体の冒涜を好む小憎たらしい赤毛のチビだ。
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth. Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard. I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
ジムぐらいじゃどうにもならない。そっか。その地域ぐるみの取り組みとやらはうまくいったのか。うまくいってないんだろうな。俺がこれまで遭遇したガキどもの感じからして取り組みはうまくいかなかったんだろうな。
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
You should have known it.
てめえ、なんで気づかなかった。
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
窓が割れているが。割れてる？わかんない。
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right?
24時間窓修理ってあったの？
Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff medias. Who would have guessed?
スナフミリュ。それやばそうだな。
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
そのスナフミリュとは何
It's a sub-Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
What does she mean to get off on it?
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
誰かがここで動物の剥製を作っていたのか
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
But what drugs exactly?
そいつがどんなハーブをやっていたのか聞き流すにしとこう。
Anything else?
気味の悪いマネキンを見かけたんだが
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years until the insect rights activists came.
中の権利を訴える活動家
Mm-hmm. The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings.
は
And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
あのちっこいやつらに味方してくれるやつらがいるなんてよかった。俺も昆虫好きなんでな。だが昆虫には脳みそはおろか、感情なんてものはないだろう。まあ、神経的なものはあるんですよね。脳みそがないとは言えないですよね。
Really? Anyway.
Poor guy. Suddenly, you get a feeling that insects are important to the case somehow. It's hard to say why.
本当か？ローラーブレードやスキー板は何なんだ？
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money. Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashkor or wherever he is.
それって違法じゃないのか？
Sure, it's illegal, but it's not exactly anything extraordinary in business. Besides, Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around.
Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No, wait, forget it. It would take too long.
奇妙な機械を見つけたんだが。
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
自由すぎた。
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
何がいけなかったんだ？
Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
グランドクエスト。大いなる試練。俺が見た限り確かにこのプロジェクトはかなり大作という印象だった。
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic, and to show up to work on time.
結局そうできなかったっていう風になると、まあアイデアだけはあったけども行動力はなかったっていうことになっちゃうんですよね。まあそんなもんですね。構想がでかすぎるとそうなるんですね。アレハンドロ・ホドロフスキーのデューンとかね。まあそうじゃなくても、まあキックスターターで失敗するプロジェクトとかもそう見てると、アイディアは大きいなとかそういうのはありますけどね。
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important.
まあお金だけあればできるっていうわけでもないですからね。
Showing up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult, especially if you've been drinking.
戻ってきました。いやまあ確かに時間通り出社するのは至難の業だと思うがな。残念だ、俺なら支えてやったのに。あんたの言う通りだ。奴らはもっと努力すべきだった。
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided die.
転がした20面ダイスで出た目は1だ。これは意味深いような。
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Anything else?
地下に恐ろしい形相をした熊の剥製があったんだが。
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
お。スタンドアップコメディアンのようだ。
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
聞いてやろうじゃないか。
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
ありそうな話だな。
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls. Fritta does the same thing.
何を期待してたんだ。時給20セントなんて犬以下の扱いじゃないか。そいつは表彰者のアイデアだ。それ以外のどんな基準で周りから人を選ぶってね。フリってのあの子を悪く言うのはなんなので、これにしとこうかな。
Oh, but they did. They did show up to work, and not alone. There were also acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the ice cream stand. And they already had the bear.
あのクマがどうしたって？
The bear.
The bear.
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Ravishell ICT lost the price war to its rival, Class A 5000. Class A 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents apiece, out of regular fridges.
あのクマも自分の最善を尽くしたと思うぞ。
Maybe, because the taxidermist who made that bear definitely wasn't. Doing his best, I mean.
あのクマを作った剥製職人は違ったようだけど、 プラスチックで作ったクマじゃなくて、クマの剥製の中に冷蔵庫を入れたの。そうだったの。これはちょっとキモいな。
He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. Called it Megatherion.
メガセリオン。なんだそれ。
Scary, but cool.
Scary, but cool. メガテリオン
Megatherion, a mega wild beast.
Mega wild beast.
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life. By telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the land where the streets are paved with drugs. The horrific necktie tightens around your neck, strangely excited. But it doesn't feel particularly fun this time around.
俺はハーバーやらない。ネクタイを掴んでボソボソ話す。今はおとなしくしてろ。このけだものめ。
What?
死後生獣に楽しむことを強要されていると感じることはあるか？
No, officer. I don't have a vision beast.
ビジョンビーストって言ってんな。ネイティブアメリカンの人とかはね、なんかそういう、そういう考え方がありますよね。まあそうじゃなくてもいろいろあると思いますけどね。
Normal people don't have vision beasts. Only drug-addled madmen like the taxidermists do.
今のはほんの例え話だ。趣味の悪いネクタイはどうだ？普通の人間でも趣味の悪いネクタイを持っているものか。
Neckties? I guess they do sometimes, officer. But I don't understand how it's relevant to our discussion.
何言ってるかはよくわかんないんだな。
Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
Outside it's light. Light scatters from the low-hanging cloud cover. There's always the threat of snow.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
この建物のインターホンを見つけたが機能していなかったみたいだな。
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
つまり何も書かれていなかった名札がついたドアベルがあんたのとこか。
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
ワーリング・イン・ラグズのことで気になっているんだが、そこも同じ建物群の一部なのか。
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial area. The darkness of this place is there too.
ドアベルに東デルタピンボール場という名前があったんだが。
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice? Don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography, trick track, especially pinball.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
ピンボール嫌われてんの。ピンボール好きな人いるみたいですけどね。デジタルピンボールみたいなものもありますね。
His disdain for pinball could not be clearer.
スリップストリーム SCA という会社にかけようとしたとき、おかしなことが起きたんだ。
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SEA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
え？トライセティってこれ読まない。トライセンテニアル電子の人間だと名乗っていた。
Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
そうだったのか。
No, it was something else. It was eerie.
いや、あれはもっと違う何かだ。もっと不気味な。
Pranks can be eerie. Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
実は例のスリップストリーム SCA の謎なんだが、単なる録音だったのかもしれない。少し時間を置いてかけ直してみたんだが、全く同じメッセージが流れた。
Why would Slipstream SEA have a 100-year-old recording as their doorbell message? Doesn't make any sense.
それよくわからないんだ。
I'm still convinced it was nothing more than some elaborate prank.
My money is on electrical anomaly. I've heard of these, especially in an old building like this.
Sure, I'm listening.
ここのインターホンについて、これもう選
I'm
択肢
pretty
がないん
sure
じゃない
it still doesn't work, but sure. What do you want to know? Sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
おかん4低い。ちょっと一旦立ち去って、おかんが上がるような装備ってあったっけ？今おかんに関しては何もプラスもマイナスもないですね。一応4だけど上げてないからな。ガンが上がるようなものはないと思うんだけどな。あ、おかんプラス1。おかんプラス1。これで、おかんプラス2になって、ダイスを受け取るのは8時間後？今17時ぐらいだから、深夜の12時とかに来られんの？ 本屋から入ったからでも裏から入ればいけるのかな。調査するは終わったから、プレイザンスに話すのか。ちょっとおかんのチェックをしてみるか。この辺のもまあやれるやつがあったらやってもいいかもしんないですね。よし、ちょっと。どっか窓割れてんの？
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a dye?
チェックをしてみるか。
A gust of cold air
うまくいった。
sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
これはまだ仮説の息を出ないが、聞いてくれ。あんたが事業に失敗していない理由が分かった気がする。
Didn't we already talk about this?
それはな、あんたが他の会社と同じ建物内にはいないからだ。ここは正確には呪われた商業地区ではない。
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
ここはかつて石炭発電所だった。
This doesn't make any sense. Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
俺独自の調査方法があるとだけ言っておこう。他とは一味違うやり方がな。単なる論理の話だ。ここは風が強い。多分だが、あんたが煙突のてっぺんに蓋をしていないせいだ。
You're right. I should take a trip to the roof once the snow is gone. Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces.
邪悪さにこだわって。実のところ、守られているのはあんたの作業場だけだ。とはいえ、あんた自身の身を守る対策も何か取った方がいい。
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
どうした？
Do you know what this is?
お？幸運のお守りか？
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents.
モーニングリング。モーニングって言ってるけど、あれだ。その、グッドモーニングのモーニングじゃなくて、綴りは一緒かな。なるほどね。
I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
なぜ俺にこんな話をする？
It wasn't just a jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
ゴミ捨て場なんて言うな。あんたの手で快適な空間に生まれ変わったんだ。
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world.
割と意味深げなことを言うよね。
But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
思考を獲得した。よし。お。
The Jamrock Shuffle.
なんつう。
In a way, yes, you are treasure hunting. Most officers from Precinct 41 do what is called the Jamrock Shuffle, cracking open containers. Most of them are from Jamrock or Coal City, the poorest parts of Revachol, that also overlap with the network of royal catacombs called Le Royaume, just beneath the streets. As children, you would all go underground, hoping to find treasure, and come back with a rat's tail or a used needle. That playful curiosity must still be in you. Who knows? Maybe one day the Orbe de Montagne, the Holy Scepter, and the Cocaine Skull will all be yours.
あ、ボーナスを見なかった。団結心が下がる。紛らわしい行動。まあでもこのジャムロック歩きはいいんじゃないかな。とりあえず今のところそういう感じの行動をしてますからね。さてじゃあ今夜の人に話しに行ってくるか。あの機械の暗号は見つからなかったし、こっちには今のところ用はないかな。
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
あんたの言ってたかの存在と話したぞ。
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
魔女などではない。もちろん闇の存在などではない。あんたと同じ実業家だよ。
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
Source of doom.
Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
彼女曰く呪いは存在しないそうだ。一旦資本主義がもたらした単に資本主義がもたらした結果に過ぎないと言っていた。嘘をつく。ここにはもう一つ別の存在がいる。うん。単に資本主義がもたらした結果に過ぎないと言っていた。
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
This is a lot for her to pass.
残念だが、あんたを救うには世界規模の革命が必要になると思う。そうだ、今の制度から移民労働を排除しなくてはならない。これが現実だ。俺たちは不安定な世界で生きている。こんな世の中じゃ何もかもうまくいきっこない。混沌になれるより他ないんだ。俺が言いたかったのは破滅の根源を特定できたということだ。経済の話は、これが現実だ。
Precarious world? Economy? I understand what's going on here. You went in there, rummaged around, and accomplished nothing. And now you're telling me these intellectual things to cover up for it. It's okay. You don't have to. I was wrong to trust another person. I will manage this psychic calamity as I always have. Alone. On my own.
As she has to, every day.
Thank you for nothing. Please do buy some books or be on your way.
スキルポイントが入ったな。
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
The shop around you feels ancient suddenly, damp and saturated by the coastal air. The books are rotting. A great cold lives here, and there, too. 1,200 meters away, on the urban coast, the dark shape of a church is reflected on the water, calling.
じゃあな。さて、肉体装置、反応速度、概念化、概念化サングラスか。今がなんだっけ、おかんを上げてるのか。もはや伝説。なんかあげたらいいかな。どうなんだろうな。こっち目視録でか。これ内面化できるんだっけ。ここを開ければできるのか。彩角マイナス1。こっちをちょっと上げとこうかな。開けられる高いところを開けちゃおう。共感を上げますか。ほんで、タスク的には、クラーシェと話すのは、カラオケを歌え、これができるんですけどね。テープはあるし、このバールを持ってたな。 すごい格好してるな。カラオケを歌って、カラオケ歌うにはどうすればいいの？
Yes? What is it?
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor. Wow, you seem stable and in control. Allow me to say, alcohol really seems to have had a positive effect on you. Now, what do you want?
Don't even try to win him over. You won't.
キム、こいつは誰なの？
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
この男と話すと妙な気分になる。ちょっと待ってよ。団結心を上げる。
Watch out for yourself.
これも団結心上がってんだよ。団結心が下がるものがなければあ、これも団結心上がる。これもでもおかんが団結心が上がるものはもうこれ以上はないかな。
Again? I can't believe this shit.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
俺たちはどこかで会ったか。
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
別の人生で
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
57。
I think even in this fictional reality, the 57th would still be my station.
さあ、そっちだったか。
My condolences. Go ahead. Have another guess.
41?
Okay, okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good.
あんたが言った架空の41文書についてもっと話そう。
Okay.
それじゃあ別の世界での俺たちはどんな関係なんだ？
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
ああ、あの41文書のあの人なのかなこれ。悪事を働く相棒ってことか？あんたは見たところクールガイだからぜひ相棒にしたい。
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind. Partner.
いや、あんたなら俺のスタイルの邪魔には全然ならない。
Okay. How about you stop wasting my time and get on with whatever you were doing then?
あんたはなんか事件を担当してるのか？
Oh no, no, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
俺たちの架空の警察署には他に誰がいる？
You're not going to believe this, but police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang.
サン・オブ・ラング。
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
その彼もしくは彼女のことをもっと話したくないか？
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I say, it's just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by this sunglassed man.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
いくつか質問したい。俺は警官だ。
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
まるで大スター。
Yes, a superstar cop. Of course. This again.
また始まったぜ。
He didn't answer your question.
これでようやく俺の質問に答えてくれるか？
No.
No。答える責任があるんじゃないのか？
No, he doesn't.
彼にはない。
If I wasn't clinically depressed, I'd burst out laughing. But I'm gonna go with no right now.
質問に答えたくない。答えたくなくても、俺の話は聞きたいんじゃないか。
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
何なんだ？
Come on, Jean.
じゃん。
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
この事件の捜査は俺が担当している。ある男が吊るされた。
So, do you know who hanged him?
まだだ。
Yeah, I can see that.
なんで俺はあんたにこんなことを話してる？
I don't know. Why are you?
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming, like you've done it before.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
またな。
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
すごく引っかかる。
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still. Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
ぜひ知っておきたいんだ。俺たちは同じ警察署の所属なのか？
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
ああ、多分そうなんだろう。あんたのことは何一つ記憶にない。
God fucking shit.
God fucking shit.
None of this is great news for him. Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
吊るされた被害者、この事件の犯人が分かったら話しに来ればいいのかな。カラオケを歌いたいんだが。
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well, bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
今すぐカラオケがしたい。
No, you don't. It's not happening.
この俺が泣けるパフォーマンスを披露してやると言ってるのに、誰にも歌わせないのか。自分探しの一環なんだ。歌わせてくれ。俺がかけた迷惑に対する俺なりの詫びの方法なんだ。自分探しの一環なんだ。歌わせてくれ。
The Whirling's not a charity or a musical therapy clinic. It's a commercial establishment. You're going to scare away the customers.
俺がかけた迷惑に対する俺なりの詫びの方法なんだ。
By causing more trouble, I think we're good. It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
カラオケカタストロフィー。44年前に何があった？
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
最後にここでバンドが演奏したのはいつだ？
It's not for bands, it's for clients. Some clients, okay? Not you.
俺はちゃんとした客だ。
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
それなら大丈夫だ。
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
Oh yeah. Time to do the damage.
これで歌えんのか？お？よし。ちょっと手に持っているライトを外して。18時19分、まだ大丈夫だ。
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
あ、演劇上げないとダメなのか。よし。演劇を上げよう。演劇上げるのは結構あったと思うんだけど。これが概念化。共感が上がるけど論理が下がる。演劇。こんなもんか。これで演劇2プラス。
ペーペさんネクタイ君の出番だ。
The stage is all set. You feel a little dizzy.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
それでもまだ低いですね。キム、俺が 今からカラオケをするぞ。
I can see that.
テストする。
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand? Hands. Where do you put your hands?
まずは店内を眺める。
There are some people out there, but mostly a post-meridian slumber has fallen on the premise. Not super lively. It would be wiser to perform in the evening, no? But the choice is yours. Yes, you can always do it in the evening. It will be less scary with a lot of people.
手のやり場が不明。マイクに近すぎる。これはちょっと、まあ、失敗してダメージ受けんのかな。赤いチェックだからこれ1回しかできないんですよね。どうなのかな。失敗してダメージ受けるんだろうな。いやー、でも成功してうまく歌いたいけどね。でも演劇を上げるっていう、演劇ってこれか。知性上がんないからな。まあ今やんない方がいいかな。まだ18時だな。なんかやれるやつあるかな。裏庭の壁が概念化。概念化ちょっと上がったと思いますけどね。プラス2だからな。概念化もこう上なんですよね。多分これ無理なんだろうな。ちょっとまあ行ってみますか。
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
ダメだな。ホワイトスキルチェックだから再挑戦できるから、まあ一回やってみますか。
You have no clue.
ダメだな。
It's just a wall. So many walls all over my...
体装置も上がんないでしょ。論理もそんな上がんないし。なんかスクロールがうまくいかないんですよ。あとはじゃあこれ服を捨てたのは誰だ。ハーディーボーイズに突きつけろ。これをちょっとやってみるか。
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Hmm. クラーシはレイプはされていないと言ったぞ。
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
イカれてる？何の話だ？彼女の話は明確だった。
She wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
His hands become fists.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy!
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody. Goddamn, no one tells you to put your fists down.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
テープがある。
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad, listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Another apocalyptic actor in town?
このテープをどこで手に入れた？
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
どうやって？
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
どうしてテープを聞く必要がある？あんたの嘘はバレてるんだぞ。
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
具体的に何が入ってる？
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why. Won't you listen to it?
テープはどうすれば聞ける？
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
テーププレイヤー持ってると思うんだ。
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
今はこれで十分だ。
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy. You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You push Command Set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice one. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
End of recording.
どうも。
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
酔っているようにも聞こえたな。
Still,
There's more going on here than we know.
コーティって誰のことだ？
Corti could be short for Cortenard, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work.
コホイってなんだ？
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
やつもコホイにいたと思うか？
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
なるほどな。
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
なるほど。これでじゃあ改めてここでクラーシエに話を聞くとなんか展開があるのかな。はい。では今回はここまでにしておきます。ちょっと話が進みましたが、いややることは結局増えてますね。クラーシエに話すのが21時までに終わればいいんですが、はい。では今回はここまでにしておきます。それではまた。